What I'm doing at this point is just laying down some very basic foundational things for the couple to understand about relationships, and then I'm going to build on them. So, having looked at pinches and crunches, I'd like you to look in your homework book, your workbook, at an image called different relationship images. And that document I've set out are various pictorial drawings representing situations in relationships, some of which you might be able to identify with. There is no right or wrong image. They're just various ad hoc situations that the couple may have rehearsed, played out with each other. Find an image, possibly two, that best represents a time in the past when the relationship was working at its absolute best for you. Which of those various images best depicts that situation? Put P in the box. And you're going to use the grid reference. You'll see them there from A to F and 1 to 5 to help you identify and locate which of those images when you share them with the other person. And then I would like you to go on to the next one, which is N for now. Which one or two best represents the place where the relationship is now? Now is not necessarily the immediate place that you're at as you've come into counselling. Now represents something about the last year or so, or the last 6 months, where the relationship has severely deteriorated and has caused you both to agree to look to counselling, to look to therapy. Which one or two best represents where you perceive the relationship is now that has brought you into counselling, into therapy? Put N in the relevant one or two choices, boxes on the image. And the last one is F for future. Which one or two images best for you represents the ideal place in the future where you would like the relationship to be? At this point, I say to couples, think outside of the box. This is the miracle expectation. If you could wave a wand, if you could have a miracle, which one or two of these images best represents the place where you would love the relationship to be, to look like in your future? Don't worry if you just can't imagine it right now. Think big. Think outside of the box. Go on, have a go. The future. Once you've given each other space to choose the one or two, I'd like you then to pause the program, the recording, and have a discussion. Take turns. One person starts with which one or two images that they have chosen for P for past, and I would like them to explain to the other person, what are you seeing? What am I seeing in the choices that I have made? And it's really important that the other person listens to the description of what the other is seeing in that particular image. Don't add to it. Don't make assumptions of what you think you are seeing with your unique makeup. Work only with what the other person has told you that they are seeing. Do that for P, whether you've chosen 1 or 2. Go on to the second one. If some of you have gone to 3, then go on and explain what the third one is as well. Then switch across to the other person, who also tells you what or which of those images they have chosen as their past, their ideal, super duper time in the past when the relationship was working at its absolute best. Do the same for N for now. Take it in turns to describe the images that you've chosen for now. And then go on to F and again do the same. One at a time. Describe the ones you've chosen for F for future. Once you've had a conversation, I'd like you then to swap sheets of paper. Ideally, you've written down which one the other has chosen. Doesn't so matter if you've not written it down, because you're going to swap sheets and you will see the ones they have chosen for P, the ones they've chosen for N, the ones they've chosen for F for future. Look at those images. And then I'd like you to have a conversation with each other about the choices the other person has made, about the ones the other person has chosen for their P, for their N, for their F. Now, this is really important. Don't add to their description of what they are seeing in the images that they have chosen. It's really important that you work only with what they have described. So don't add to it and say, well, what I'm seeing is. It's very much more about what they have described in the image and you providing some comments about it's interesting that you've chosen that one, or I can understand why you've chosen that one. It lends itself to a discussion between the two of you. But please allow the other person the right to have chosen the images or image that they have chosen without adverse criticism. Single, but want to better understand why? Preparing for marriage, want to give it your best. Maybe you're in a partnership. The couple relationship has some issues and you want to address those issues. Maybe you're married. The marriage just is not working well at this time. The couple want to better understand what's going on. Think about a diagnosis, an MOT of sorts for the relationship. Want to limit the passing on of the issues to the children. The childhood development issues that get set up in childhood, and we take them into the adult relationship. Understanding those things can make the difference. Want to maximize the quality of the relationship. Maybe it's communication, it just is not working well. There are problems, conflicts that need resolving, that need managing. Sex, one of the first casualties of any relationship when there's conflicts going on. Or is it just a sex mismatch? What's the problem? Maybe you're long time married, you've settled. You know you're not ready to settle yet. It could be better. why not contact the Kairos Center today and consider the video on demand recovery program. You get videos, you get a workbook, and you can cover these at your leisure from the comfort of your home. Maybe book in periodical reviews with me from time to time. You can also do the program as a secure webcam, one-to-one couple with me sessions. Hundreds and hundreds of singles and couples have benefited from the content in the Kairos relationship program. Contact me today. Partners, married, these things are true of the partnership, of the marriage. It's not just the coming together of two people. It's a clash of two cultures, two experiences, two memories, two habits, two morals, two values. And that's a formula for destruction, says Dr. Miles Monroe. Somebody else, Dr. Creflo-Dollar, has said, marriage is the place of our healing. Don't leave it too quickly. And if I add my own comment, you're destined to repeat the problem, even in a new relationship. So work it through at this point. You want to be the best that you can be. Bring back color back to life without shame. Go on, send me a message today and change the trajectory of your life, of your marriage, of your relationship. Do it today.